Hi Neil, it's a pleasure to have you here. First of all, what attracted you to come to this project, Rapid?
I think at the beginning it was speaking to Mr. Suku and Daniel. You know, I had a long conversation with them, and then we met again a couple of weeks ago, and I was very impressed with the project. I was very impressed with Mr. Suku. He's very strong, very intellectual, very principled man. So he was very impressive to me. And then speaking with Daniel as well, you know, it was an easy decision to make. I am very happy. I know of Rapid. It's a very famous name in Romanian football. So yes, it's a very exciting opportunity for me.
So do you know the history of Rapid? Last year we celebrated the centenary. We had a tough period.
Yes.
We started from scratch and now we are back in First League. So what do you know about Rapid?
Yeah, just, you know, I knew the name from growing up in the 70s and 80s and 90s, where Romanian football was famous around the world. So you look at the clubs, obviously Stoia, Rapid, Dinamo, Cluj. I've had personal experience with coaching against Cluj. So I know a little bit about the clubs, and then obviously I've done some research on Rapid. But I think this is a new era for the club, a new sort of time. And Mr. Suku wants to, you know, promote the club and take it forward, not just on the football side, but away from football as well.
So did you have time to see the team? Yesterday we played against FCSB, the champions. We beat them, but it was a match that didn't have that much importance.
I understand, but every game is important.
Yeah.
You know, every derby is important. I was happy with what I saw. The team played good. You know, good energy, good goals, and it's a nice, important way to end the season. Obviously, it's not the season that we wanted, so we will look to build on this season and improve for next season.
So did you have time to check the players, to see what improvement do you need?
Yes, I have watched a lot of the games, you know, the last few weeks, you know, over not just before the split, but obviously after the split as well. So yes, there is room for improvement. We have to get better. Going forward, we look good, but there are things and issues within the team that we can make better.
So the fans are very interested on how many players would you bring, what kind of players?
Well, my philosophy is to attack, so but within a good structure. So we want to play aggressive, fast football. So we hope to bring some exciting players to the club. But I also want to make sure we are hard to beat defensively. So that comes with hard work. You know, we have to be hard work, make sacrifices, be disciplined, and then express ourselves in the attacking end of the field. So there's ideas we have. I cannot talk too much about them at the minute because it's early, but we are very excited about what we have in the future.
So you talked about the philosophy of attacking. This is what the Rapid fans are looking.
Yes.
They love show. But what's your favorite formation?
I have many. I like 4-3-3. I like 3-5-2. You know, 4-2-3. It doesn't matter. We have to find the formation that suits the players that we have, and maybe we will talk about what we want to do going into the season, into the pre-season and then into the season. These conversations are going on now for the next couple of days and throughout the pre-season. But we want to build a team that Rapid are proud of, but also to entertain. Football is a business, but it's also entertainment, and we want to entertain the supporters.
So you're the first British head coach, as you said. The British players are known for their attitude, they never give up. Rapid fans love this kind of attitude. Do you think you can implement this kind of attitude to Romanian players?
I hope that is the plan. To win trophies, to win titles, takes a lot of hard work, but it is very rewarding. But you have to make the sacrifices and be disciplined within the club. We have to set a good example and be role models for the supporters, and these are things we all want to implement as we come forward with the club.
What kind of coach you are? A tough one, or the one that is friendly to the players, close to the players, or a mix?
Bit of a mix, you know. Sometimes you have to give them tough love, you know, and yeah, I will try and negotiate the balance as best as I possibly can. But the players, I hope, will enjoy working with me and my assistants. We have a very experienced backroom team who have all been in football for quite a while. We've played the game and coached in the game a long time, and we want to bring that experience to here, to Rapid, and, you know, introduce it to the younger players and the senior players as well. It's going to be maybe a different culture from what the players are used to, but you know, they're good players. We can make them better.
So you're practically the coach that discovered Virgil van Dijk.
Yes.
When he was young, he played at Groningen, and then you signed him at Celtic for only 2 million euros. So it's quite a discovery. Would you search young players all over the world? Do you have this to choose young players over experienced players?
Again, there has to be a balance, but you have to look at the talent. You know, so Virgil was an easy decision once I saw him. I always like to watch players live if I can. So I have another one at Leverkusen now, Frimpong. He is, you know, we had him at Celtic. We got him from Man City, very young, and we developed him. Again, that is something we would like to do here at Rapid. Identify the talent, you know, bring them in, maybe through the academy, get them into the first team, develop them, and the young players are very important to me.
So you're the kind of coach that risks with players?
Of course. If I believe in the player, if I think the player has worth to the squad, it's very important. So I want to say that we want to develop our own players here at Rapid, as well as, you know, bring players in.
So I know the Celtic fans are very passionate. The atmosphere there is incredible. You now have been to Giulești, just seeing the empty stadium, but I'm sure that you saw movies with our fans, with the atmosphere. How do you think what kind of relationship you're gonna have with the fans?
I hope I have a good connection with the supporters, but that only comes with good results and good performances. So that is my responsibility to bring to the supporters. They're very passionate. They love the club. They have a huge pride in the club. So I am looking forward. Very similar to Celtic. Very similar. So, and they have big rivalry, which again is something that I am used to. So I want to bring success to the club if I possibly can. That will be the main objective, to do everything we can to bring success to the club.
A very important thing for a coach is the training camp. I know that you went to Constructorum of Expert, our training base. How did you like it? Very
impressed. Yes, it's a lot bigger than what I thought it would be. You know, the gym area is very good. You know, there's obviously work that the club wants to do with it, but that will take time. But from what I've seen from the base, it's very impressive. Yeah, I like it a lot.
You have 11 championships. You said 5 as a player at Celtic, 5 as a coach at Celtic, and 1 promotion with Hibernian from second league. So you're a champion by definition. Is that a pressure for you coming here, and everybody expects for you to win?
No, of course, but there's no guarantees in football. So I am not saying we are going to win the championship. What I'm saying is we are going to be as good as we can be, and it's going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take dedication and sacrifice, but it is worth it. So what I have is experience of winning championships. The ultimate aim is to try to win here, but there is a lot of competition and big clubs here, and you know, I know some coaches like Bucuresti and Hagi, and You know, these are great Romanian legends, so it's going to be very interesting to compete against those coaches too.
So now tell me a few things about you. How is Neil Lennon as a person outside the football pitch?
I'm quite easygoing, very different from my professional personality.
So you're a calm person in your outside life?
Yes, very much so, yes. I have good family, you know. I've had a very lucky, privileged career, and I want to continue it. So this is a real privilege for me to be the coach of Rapid Bucharest. I'm very much looking forward to it, and you know, I hope that the supporters, you know, support us as best they possibly can, because we need their support. You cannot do it without the supporters. And this stadium, this could be very intimidating for the opposition. That's what we want to do.
So what are your greatest strengths as a coach?
Well, I have huge experience of, you know, domestic football, Champions League, Europa. My man management, tactically, we think a lot about the game, about the opposition analysis, and you know, I have a good record of getting the best out of players. So that's something that I want to bring here. But it's going to be, you know, intense. We want to bring an intensity and also a discipline to the club as well.
What is the most important quality that you admire as a player? You know, technique, force, attitude. What is more important for you?
Enthusiasm. You know, you have to love the game. I also look at players' characteristics. When they are losing, can they have the strength to play strong even when they're losing and bring the team back? Yeah, skill. You know, I like players who can excite the public. I could never do it as a player, so I like the players who can. I appreciate them. And I love my centre forwards. I love goal scorers. So they're those and the goalkeeper, very important players to me.
So what is your model of manager around the world? Your role model as a coach?
I mean, Sir Alex Ferguson, you know. I'm also a big fan of Jurgen Klopp. I like the way his teams play, you know, very fast, aggressive football. There's so many good managers around, but it's the ones that have the longevity at the top of the game, you know, Ancelotti, for example. You know, they are great sort of inspirations to us all.
You're an experienced coach now. You had a lot of trophies, but what is the best advice would you give to a young coach, someone at the start of his career?
Trust your instincts. You know, if you think you believe in something and you see it within the team, stay with it. Try not to get, you know, people to change your mind. Usually your first instinct as a coach is the best one.
What are your hobbies? What do you like to do?
Hobbies? Watch football, read, play golf. You know, I like to play golf. I like all sports, you know, so watch a lot of sports and, you know, boxing, tennis, you know, so very sporty. I have a dog, so I like to walk the dog as well. When I'm in a bad mood, I take the dog for a walk and it helps.
So you're gonna like Bucharest because we have a lot of parks and
Bucharest is beautiful. A lot of rivers and lakes. I've only been here 2 days and it's so beautiful already.
What's your biggest dream?
My biggest dream now? To win here with Rapid. To be a success here with Rapid. And to build a team that the supporters can be proud of.
Do you have a message to our fans?
I hope to see you soon. And I will do everything we can to bring success to the club.